Happy Monday morning, everybody. Controversial subject. I was working on Sunday, and I was thinking to myself that Darrell Waltrip gave me $5,000 at one time during my NASCAR Xfinity career. And we were trying to raise money to run an Xfinity race at Charlotte, North Carolina. I was driving for Robbie Benton. Remember that team, RAB, R-A-B. I see Tim McCready just called me. He's still trying to call me. I'll call him back. I'm going to have Tim McCready on Kenny Conversation. But anyway, I wanted to say something. It's an innuendo, and it's a reminder for all of you out there. Darrell Waltrip gave my team $5,000, and we put his name on the hood of the car. And I never forgot it. And I will always be grateful for what Darrell Waltrip did. To this day, I do what I can do. And my brother Rusty has helped me so much. My brother Mike, my mom, my dad, my wife. I've got great sponsors. So this is a very controversial situation, but I'm the one to remind everybody. When somebody gives you a lot of money, if somebody gives you 10 grand or 5 grand, and you take that money, always remember that you should have gratitude towards that person. Why am I saying this? Because I know people will call me and they'll say, Herman, were you talking about me? Did you give me money and you don't think I feel appreciation? Absolutely not. Zero. I just felt that I see a lot of people out there. I see with my own eyes. I'm like, that son of a bitch, that sponsor just gave him a lot of money, and then that guy won't give him the time of day. I see a lot of people that they take money and they forget about that person giving them money. I see this all the time, especially in dirt racing. So my message for all of you race car drivers out there, when somebody gives you money and they sponsor you, always give them you have a debt of gratitude towards those people. Just don't take their money and run. I've seen this movie too much. So call those people every once in a while. Say, hey man, I acknowledge what you did for me. I could have never got to where I'm at. I remember years ago, a guy named Randy Fergie Auto Parts out of Quincy, Illinois. I was dead in the water, man. I was running ASA, and I had blowed up so many prototype motors, it was unreal. And Ron Neal told my brother Rusty later, he said, yeah, we had our own crankshaft grinder, and we had that thing fucked up. And old Herman got the brunt of it. And I'm like, why are we blowing motors? Because Ron was doing his own crankshafts, and he had never before. So Randy Fergie out of Quincy, Illinois, Fergie Auto Parts, saved my ass. Gave me $5,000 when $5,000 was like 30 grand. Took that money, and that was a down payment for a Baker racing engine. And I went on and ran real good, and he kind of saved me. So just a reminder to all you racers, quit taking and not calling. If you take, call them. I know a lot of you are embarrassed and you don't know how to talk to people. Call them up and just straight up say, hey man, listen, I want to thank you for all you've done for me. I really appreciate it. That's why I do all them videos and make sure I put all them sponsors of mine all over. I'm always calling Trevor Atwell and Scott Crow and the people at JEGS. I'm always calling my brother, I love you, Rusty. And he's like, stop it. So Jennifer and Richard Marshall and Dave Pitts, I call these guys. I say, thank you. So don't forget to call your sponsors and say thank you. One more time. Quit taking their money and running, all right? That's rude. Call your sponsors and thank them.